What is going on, everyone out there in our Cats Chat world? Not for sure if we were live there for a second before we got the intro or not, but we're
I
here.
was looking at my phone, so I wouldn't have known. So
Yeah, it was just kind of looking at us and said we're live, but that's how it rolls. Hey, Paul, we appreciate you jumping in here already. We appreciate that so much. We got a lot to talk about, a little bit of time to do it in, so we'll just go ahead and knock this out. Mark, how have you been doing?
been doing all right. How about you?
Living the dream of some sort. Excuse me. This work week's been a little bit different than usual. I needed to be off this Saturday, so I actually had to work today, which is something I usually don't do. So,
Hello, Mr. Happy. Hello, Johnny.
yes. But the reason for that is I don't know if you know this or not, but Chase Estep, the gentleman out of Corbin, I think it was, that got drafted by the Mets a few years back, played with them. I think he made it to AAA, and then I don't know what's went on there since then. But he's going to come to Harlan, a camp this weekend, and so Mike is wanting to go to the camp and try to raise money for that travel ball team that he's doing. So that should be fun. Now I can put in this other one. My headphones finally connected. I apologize on that.
No, you're
All right,
fine.
so everyone's doing good. Baseball's in the air. Mark showed me an awesome toboggan before the show. I was hoping he would wear it on here, but he did not. Do you still have it?
I'll show you guys. I'm not ashamed of my Cincinnati Red toboggan.
Yes, Mr. Redleg. It's a little creepy.
Got that down at the game that was at down in Bristol.
That sounds good. Let's go ahead and get into it because, like I said, we got a lot to talk about. Guys, as you all know, the SEC tournament is over. Arkansas won it. Say what you want to. They won it. They played well. They played good. But the two teams in the championship of the SEC tournament, Kentucky has beat both of them. So there you go. That's why you play the game. Any team can win on any day. Let's just be honest with us.
So shows up.
Love March Madness. So as you guys know, we do play here soon. I think we play tomorrow, don't we?
Play Friday.
Is it Friday? Okay. See, I don't even know really when these games are yet. First game is Friday. Okay,
pretty sure.
Awesome. So I have made out at least 3 or 4 brackets today.
Not filled out one yet. I figure I'll fill it out as we do it tonight.
So we'll go ahead and do this. I've got it pulled up to where I can share my screen, and we just want to kind of maybe get your all's opinion on this too, and make a Cats Chat bracket, I guess, if you will. And I'm going to be honest. I'm going to be realistic, I guess is the word I want to say. Yes, that means I don't want to put Kentucky winning it all as much as it kills me. I always make a realistic one, and then I usually make out my Kentucky winning it all one. So, that's how I like to do it. So let's go ahead, Mark. We will share this up here. And if any comments, you have to address them because I'll be on the other screen where I see this.
If you wonder why I've got Band-Aids all over my fingers, it's because out of all the things I could inherit from my dad, it was not his work ethic. It was the way his skin cracks in the cold. Mine does the same. So
gotcha. Okay.
That's why I'm bandaged up.
All right. So it looks like this might be a little hard to do on here, but
I cannot see, honestly. I mean, I can if I don't look at the comments. So if you'll keep your comments pulled up.
I can't. I'm on the other screen.
Okay. I'll keep the comments pulled up, though. You just start. We'll start in the West. Is that where you want to start?
Oh, well, the first one's the East that I've got here. Is Duke.
All right.
Yeah, Duke and Siena.
I think that was kind of easy.
Yeah, Siena. I get it. Obviously, we're going Duke. The 8 and 9 there is Ohio State and TCU.
I got TCU.
Good. Okay, I actually picked him in mine as well. I thought you may go Ohio State. So here's an interesting one, I actually think, but it's number 5, St. John's versus Northern Iowa.
I got St. John's.
Okay, me too, but I swear that 12-5 is so scary. Then the 4-13 is Kansas against Cal, Cal Baptist.
Do what? Yeah.
It's Cal Baptist against Kansas.
I mean, Kansas, yeah.
Yeah. That's the thing with Kansas, though, with their Peterson, I think it is. If he plays or not, who knows? Now, I'm not a hater, but I do think this is a very close game. It's number 6, Louisville versus South Florida.
With no Mikael Brown Jr., this game could be interesting.
Yes, it
UCF or South Florida, they're not a slouch.
No, and tournament time, it seems like every Florida team, or at least there's one Florida team that makes a big run. So,
What's
who
going
do you
on,
want to
John?
pick on this one?
I'm gonna give Louisville the edge in the first game.
Okay. I
I,
think
I
I did too on
honestly I
my
wanted to go South Florida, but I didn't want people to think I was just being a hater.
right.
I
So
just feel
after
like
that,
there's going to be some upsets there.
right, I do too. Because right now we didn't pick a single one except for the 8-9. I don't consider that an upset. So
And really,
go ahead.
with Mikael Brown Jr. not playing, it does make a huge difference. So
Yes. Why ain't he playing?
I don't know.
Because I remember somebody got arrested from some team, and I could not remember. Was
That
it
was
the
Alabama.
Louisville team? Alabama. Okay. So number 3, Michigan State against number 14, North Dakota State.
Yeah, Michigan State.
Yeah. I really like Michigan State this year. Then we got UCLA versus UCF.
I got UCF.
Me too. I'm so glad you had that one.
And I'm going to tell you one thing that I think is cool. If I'm not mistaken, this game, maybe it's not their coach then. I was thinking there's one of these coaches, and I can't remember who it is, but his dad has dementia. And this is going to be the first time his dad's going to get to watch him coach, is because his regional game is up there. So,
well, that's cool.
In like New York or Pennsylvania. I don't remember which team it was. I want to say it was UCF,
Right.
but I'm not sure.
Okay, we'll go with it. Sounds great. The number 2 is UConn against 15 Furman.
I mean, that's UConn.
Yes. All right. So I'll tell you what, let's go back up. We'll go at least to the Sweet 16.
I just lost my bracket. Hold tight.
Okay. Holding tight.
I don't know why I lost it. That makes 0 sense.
All right. So there's some comments. I went ahead and pulled it up here. Someone else also said, I think it's David or Paul said that he picks UCF as well. Adam's saying that the Miami, Ohio, and SMU game will show if Miami is good as they claimed or not. Should have been Auburn and Miami.
Yeah, well, I mean, I get that. I get what you're saying. The thing is, it's hard with a team like that. Mm-hmm. So I was right. It was the UCF coach dad that has dementia. So his dad, he said in an interview, he said he was kind of emotional because, thank you, John. I thought I was right, but I saw the interview and he was just really emotional because he says dad had never got to watch him play or watch him coach. So it was kind of a big deal for him.
Oh, absolutely. All right. So the second round, we got number 1 Duke against number 9 TCU.
I mean, you got to go Duke.
I know, but I really wanted to pick TCU, but I don't think there's been a 9 over a 1 ever. Next, we have number 5 St. John's against number 4 Kansas. I went St. John's.
I'm going to go St. John's just because I like Pitino.
That's really it. And like I said, Peterson's not going to play. So, I mean, we don't know. Kansas is a choke artist in March. Let's see here. Now
I got to go Michigan State and UConn.
Michigan State and UConn.
Yeah, Michigan State's going to beat Louisville and UConn's going to beat UCF.
Oh, okay. So you went on up there. Okay. And then you got UConn. Yeah, I'm with you on that.
We're going to finish the East all the way out, right, till we get down to a final?
Yeah, well, no, just the Sweet 16. I figured we'd stop there.
Adam's saying that some folks are claiming – okay, it was USF. John corrected me, USF, so it wasn't UCF. I know it was one of those Florida teams. I just couldn't remember which one. Adam's saying people are claiming that TCU upsets Duke. I'll be honest with you. This is one thing that I've noticed about Duke, man. They've had some strong teams in the past that always seem to get upset in the tournament.
Oh, TCU. Okay, yeah.
And I'm not going to say that that's not going to happen again. I mean, you think about that team with Zion and R.J. Barrett. They didn't win a national championship. Cooper Flagg and Con Knipple, they didn't win a national. I mean, so I could see it happening.
It's anyone's game. All right, so now we're down in the – go ahead.
In my option, I still got to fill out my bracket. Kentucky may not get a clean sweep, but I think we could win at least 3 or 4 games with Kentucky blowing out Virginia, and then we get beaten during the 5th game. That's a bold statement there, sir.
Yeah. We'll get to it, though, Johnny. So the South, number 1 is Florida against Prairie View A&M.
Let me see. Mine's still trying to load.
Okay.
All right. Yeah, I got Florida there.
Okay. Then we got Clemson and Iowa.
I'm going to go Clemson.
I think I wanted to go Iowa here, but Clemson is in the ACC, who has to be somewhat competitive. Not taking anything from Iowa at all, but I think I did convince myself to go Clemson. Vandy against McNeese.
I'm going Vandy.
Okay, I picked McNeese because Vandy's either really good or they're really bad.
Well, and I know
it's
nothing
5-12.
about McNeese. I know nothing about him.
I don't really know much, Mark, but when it comes to tournament time, there's always a 5 upset by the 12, and this was my pick on that.
John said, yes, I did see that North Laurel beat Warren Central. They won by 14, so they move on. And tell you what, man, that Great Crossing region, that's going to be the tough one to get out of that tournament.
Number 4, Nebraska against 13, Troy.
I got Nebraska.
Are you going with any upsets here? And here it is. North Carolina without their guy with a broke foot against VCU.
That's one that I'm a little bit nervous about for North Carolina, just being without Caleb. I mean, that's going to be it's going to be big. So,
I picked VCU. Ain't that where
I'm going North Carolina. That's just
all right. You ain't taking no gutsy calls, are you? Number 3, Illinois against number 14, Penn.
Fighting Illini win that one.
Okay. And then we got St. Mary's versus Texas A&M. And St. Mary's is the higher seed.
I'm going with A&M.
Okay.
There you go.
We got Houston. I mean, is it really much?
Got Houston.
But, then we got Houston and Idaho. Okay, so let's go back up to the top of this one. Florida, Clemson. I've got Florida.
Yep.
Vandy against Nebraska.
It's hard for me to go against Nebraska right there. Nebraska's played really good this year.
Okay, well, that's who I have because I've got McNeese beating Vandy, so that's good. North Carolina or Illinois?
Illinois.
That's who I have. Of course, I have them playing VCU. Texas A&M against Houston. What a rivalry. In-state game here.
Man. My heart says go with Texas A&M.
Houston it is. Who are you going with?
I'll go with Houston.
Okay. All right, so that's got us up to the Sweet 16, I think. So let's go over to the West. We have Arizona taking on Long Island. Now, who exactly is the number one? Is it Duke?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure.
Okay. So Arizona and Long Island.
Got to go Arizona.
All right. Villanova or Utah State?
I got to go with Nova there.
Okay. Wisconsin against High Point.
I'm going to go High Point.
I can't stand Wisconsin.
That's me. I mean, ever since I was at that game and what happened and they didn't call the shot clock violation, yeah.
Totally shot clock violation. Arkansas or Hawaii. Yeah. All right.
I think the BYU Texas game is interesting.
I put Texas because Texas is SEC and they can bang with some of the big guys. And BYU's got one of the best players. I can't say his name, but he's a physical guy, and I really think Texas is going to be able to handle it. So I went with Texas.
Well, and BYU is missing their big shooter too. So
yes,
I'll go with that.
So you go okay.
Zags will beat Kennesaw State.
You say that with confidence. I hope they lose. Then we got Florida of Miami. I'm sorry. Wow, I totally said that. Miami of Florida. Miami. I have Missouri. Actually, no, I think I got Miami because Missouri's just so sketchy. Then Purdue against Queens of North Carolina. Queens.
I got Purdue.
Yeah.
If it's been King of Queens, like, Queens, New York, I might have went with them. But.
Gotcha. Now we got the Midwest, Michigan versus Howard. Georgia. Okay, Georgia versus St. Louis.
I almost want to go with St. Louis because aren't they one with Kareem Abdul-Jabbar?
I think so, and I actually
big black kid.
Yes. Excuse me. I'm sorry, guys. So we're going St. Louis.
I want to just because of him.
Well, I totally did. Texas Tech and Akron.
I got Tech.
Me too. Alabama and Hofstra.
I got Alabama.
Okay, I hate it, but yes. Tennessee and whoever they're playing.
They're going to play the winner of Miami and SMU, which is on right now. It just started. It's
Okay.
2-0 SMU's up. But, man, I think Tennessee at least wins one.
I'm gonna be honest with you. If Miami's the real deal, like they, have been undefeated all year and finally lost one.
Let me watch this game tonight, and I'll tell you.
Yeah, but I put Tennessee out of respect on this. But yeah, I wouldn't be surprised if Miami Ohio wins.
You know what? Even though I'm not a Tennessee fan, I am a Rick Barnes fan. I do like Rick Barnes. Love the fact that he loves the Lord and he don't care to let people know. So,
yeah. All right. So then we got number 3, Virginia against Wright State.
Virginia.
Now here's the one that hurts because everyone on ESPN when they did this the other day picked Santa Clara over Kentucky.
I'm sorry, we're beating Santa Clara.
And then we got Iowa State versus Tennessee State.
Let's just say this: if we get beat by Santa Clara, this season was horrible.
I mean, it has been.
I mean, that's
Iowa State, right?
Iowa State.
Let's go back up to the top. We got Arizona versus Nova.
Let me see if I can find it on my list here.
Top of the West.
Well, I got Arizona on that one.
Okay. Oh, wait. Are we going past one more round here, ain't we? No, we're good. So we got Arizona, and then we got High Point against Arkansas. Arkansas?
I got Arkansas.
Okay. Then we got Texas against Gonzaga.
I believe the Zags will beat them.
I do too, but I really want to pick Texas here, but I went with Zags. Then we got Missouri against Purdue.
I got Purdue.
Okay. Not mad at that. Of course, I had Missouri losing that first one, but Michigan against St. Louis.
I got the Wolverines.
Okay. Texas Tech against Alabama.
Tech.
I went Texas Tech. Okay, I did too.
I mean, with Holloway out, like Adam said over here on the side, he said without Holloway,
Tennessee.
I just want to know why he got 1 pound of weed.
Uh-oh, I've lost you here.
What
was that?
Hey, Adam said Bama's done. So without Holloway, I just want to know why he got 1 pound plus of weed. Was he trying to get Snoop Dogg high or buying in bulk for future use? So I didn't even know why he got arrested, but apparently it was because of the weed.
Oh, gotcha. Are there any comments coming in? I haven't looked at any. But
not since that one. There were a couple. Johnny said something about Cincinnati's not in it due to the fact that their coach got fired. Well, I think their coach got fired because they didn't get in it. I think it's kind of vice versa with that one.
Gotcha.
I'm trying to see what Jason said here, man. I'm having a hard time getting it. He said Louisville and North Carolina both could get knocked out in the first round due to injuries. You know what? I don't disagree with that at all. I'm trying to be respectful for them and show I'm not a hater. But I listen, there's going to be upsets, but I always suck at this. It's always the least team I expect to happen. So,
all right. So now we got number 3 Virginia against number 6 Tennessee.
I got the Cavaliers in that one.
I do too. And then Kentucky against Iowa State.
I'm not voting against Kentucky. It's not going to happen. I really believe, like, if I'm doing a realistic bracket, that could be the round we get bounced.
Yes.
But I do believe if we win that game, we can go on a run.
I'm not totally mad at that because I don't know much about Virginia, and Virginia is a team that collapses in the NCAA as well. All right, so let's go back up to the top where Duke is at, where Dookie Pukey is. Excuse me. And we got Duke versus St. John's.
My heart wants to go Patino.
Say less, because that's what I did. All right, then we got Michigan State against UConn.
I want to give it to Izzo, but I think UConn gets them.
I don't know. I went Izzo, I think, because UConn's coach, man, he's went crazy this year. But we'll go UConn. That's probably the more realistic answer there. And then we got Florida against Nebraska.
I got Florida.
Okay. And then
You going state against UConn?
Yeah, I did.
Okay.
Then we got Illinois against Houston.
Listen, I'm going to have to get Duke over St. John's if I'm being realistic. I can't help it.
Okay.
I'm being realistic. Somebody said BYU losing round 1. What a joke. Very possible they could.
Yeah,
Adam said Kentucky took a broken, injured team, no point guard team, into Fayetteville and smacked Arkansas around, even with Arkansas MVP Doug Shows doing everything he could to help them. Yeah, they're going to make it to a Sweet 16? Nope.
Got it. I went Houston over Illinois.
I'm going Illinois.
All right. So now back over here. Arkansas against Arizona.
Wildcats.
Okay. Mike Bibby. Hate you, by the way. Gonzaga, Purdue.
Going Zags.
Me too. And then we got Michigan against Texas Tech.
Got to go Wolverines, man. They had some big games this year.
And then we got Virginia against Kentucky.
I'm going Cats.
Man, just because it's this, I will also.
It's Cats chat, man. I'm going Cats.
That's right.
Somebody just said, do you like Kenny Brooks? I love Kenny Brooks at UK. I ain't going to lie.
Oh, absolutely. Who said that? I got to go see that comment. Do you like Kenny Brooks?
Parker Curry.
I've got his autographed picture over there. So, yes, I like Kenny Brooks. I think he is awesome. The only thing I could say bad that he did, and I don't know the details of it, was let Cassidy Rowe not have a scholarship this year. That's the only thing I'd say bad. But,
understood it from a business side, but I don't know.
Yeah.
Guys, can you hear me okay? Because I'm sitting a little far from the computer. I just want to make sure folks can
hear you.
Okay.
All right, so we're in the Elite Eight now. We got Duke, because you changed it, to against UConn. I got Duke over UConn. I had St. John's over UConn.
That's kind of picking who I hate least. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I ain't got nothing against John Shire. I'm just not a Duke fan.
Exactly. So you picking Duke or UConn?
I'm going Duke.
Okay. Then Florida against Houston.
Well, I got Florida against Illinois. I'm going Illinois.
You picked Illinois over Houston?
Yep.
I don't know much about the Orange, but okay. Anybody that beat Florida, I'm happy with. All right, so we got Arizona.
Their opinion. I don't know, Michael. I've not seen half these teams play. I'm just.
I know. Arizona against Gonzaga.
Somebody asked, did Kenny Brooks coach Virginia Tech? Yes, he was at Virginia Tech.
And he's actually going against James Madison first round, and that's where he, 1, played basketball at, and 2, coached for his first career ever coaching.
Somebody said, Adam Gibbons said, Pope year 3 is make it or break it. Injuries or not. I agree. If he doesn't do good interning, he has one last chance, or I'd say the Crybabies will succeed in taking him down as head coach.
Yeah. So I'm not going to share any details on my conversation on the phone with someone recently, but I made a comment with this person. Mark, you should know who I'm talking about by now.
Well, considering you told me you talked for 30 minutes, I about know who it is.
Yes, that's exactly it. I said, man, everybody's wanting Coach Pope to hire a GM. And this person, who is very knowledgeable, said, the thing is, Kentucky fans want a GM to run the business. But Mark Pope is not going to hire someone to tell him what to do. This GM, the way it will be, is someone that can really relate with these high school kids and help recruit and scout and kind of be the front runner for that part of it. So he's like, don't think these people who run NBA teams can be the ones that he's looking for to be able to scout and help out with this and run the business that way. I said, man, I would love for Rick Pitino to somehow be the GM or at least on this staff. I said, but I know I'm really crazy for that. And I got interrupted with there could be a 50-50 shot at that. And I was like, what? And I would just say, this is the way we were thinking as we discussed this. If St. John's makes a really good run in this, maybe makes it to the Final Four championship, whatever, this could be, Pitino going out on high here with St. John's to come back to Kentucky to be that GM or to be that staff. And the reason why the other
I'd love it.
He said, no matter he loves he's talking about Pope here. He said Pope loves his coaches, his assistant coaches, goes through them on everything. But at the end of the day, he goes back to Pitino to check in with him on some things still. So Pitino is still with Kentucky right now, like it or not. So why not
let's be honest here. With kind of how this year has gone, that would be good PR for Pope.
Exactly. That's what I'm thinking.
Really
if you could get Pitino, then everyone, even Adam, if he does have we'll say a crappy year next year, if Pitino's on the staff, be like, okay, listen, he's making some moves. This was an iffy year, but Pitino's there to help him. Let's give him year 4 now. So who knows? If it happened, you heard it here first, Cats Chat, that Pitino's going to be the GM. I have no proof of that. All right, so Arizona Gonzaga.
I got the Wildcats.
Okay. And then we got Michigan against Kentucky.
Do you remember?
I got Michigan here.
Several years ago when Aaron Harrison
yes,
hit the 3 to upset Kentucky.
Yes.
Upset Michigan.
Uh-huh.
I'm reliving some of those dreams, man.
Yes.
Give me the Wildcats.
Are you sure that you're picking a number 7 seed to beat a number 1 seed to go to the Final Four? I'm just asking.
What is the name of our podcast?
Cats Chat Pod.
Okay.
Okay, we will do it then.
I mean, listen.
So you're saying there's a chance.
What I want to happen, and then I do one of what I think realistically will happen.
Okay, so right now we have Duke, Illinois, Arizona, and Kentucky. I do not like this Final Four.
Well, let's go change some things. Michael, realistically, if we get to the Sweet 16, I'm happy.
Exactly.
Year. After the way the year's gone with injuries and all, if we make Sweet 16, I'm okay.
Because I have in my bracket Michigan winning it all. But this is where we're at. This is what happened. So this is where the card's laid. So we got Wildcat against Wildcat in the Final Four. Who do you have? Arizona or Kentucky?
Wildcats.
Which one?
I guarantee the Wildcats are going to win. That's all I can say.
Okay, so you're going with Arizona?
Yeah.
Okay. Can't beat 2 number 1s. Let's be honest. If we were to beat Michigan, we dead tired. Arizona's going to get us. Duke against Illinois.
Duke.
All right, so we have a Duke against Arizona championship. I don't care what you say. Duke ain't winning. Yeah, that ain't happening. All right, what's the final score?
I don't care if it was Duke against High Point in the championship. I'm picking High Point.
Exactly. No hate. Nothing but love because we hate.
No, there's hate. There's hate.
I'm going to go 64 to 57. How's that sound?
64 to 57?
Yes, for the game.
It'll be 120 points total. I'll take that.
Okay, because usually the championship's a low scoring, nerves and defense and everything. Yay, we got Arizona. Share this? I really don't want to share this, but we will. All right. March Madness bracket. Hey, we may be a bit biased.
I mean, I'm more than a bit biased. I mean,
boom. There we go. Shared. Now it's official. No turning back. No turning back.
Good song.
Okay. It is a great song. All right. So there we have that. We got Arizona as their champions in this bracket here. Got some comments. Adam saying if Quentin wouldn't get off of his sorry rear and stop being a crybaby, no way an NBA team would take or draft a kid who sits on the bench all year a couple of times and did play, wasn't the great after St. John's game. Adam, I'm going to say this. I know what you're saying, and I somewhat agree with you. But if you think back, Ben Simmons, when he was having back issues, he set out half of the year for LSU, and he got drafted up high. Of course, look at the career he had, but I'm just saying. Then he goes on to say, you would have to be that's a big word for me, to be drafted or to draft a kid with a knee.
You'd have to be an imbecile.
Yes, I've never seen that word written down, I don't think. So
the funny thing is, I couldn't see if it's spelled right or not.
Can JQ come back next year? Because I've heard some people say that could happen. I thought he was a senior. I mean, he's only played one game. I guess, could he get a medical red shirt?
I guess he could.
Because, I mean, really, what are we trying to say? His potential going high in the draft, his stock has definitely, declined for sure. So who knows? Who knows? And then if you notice when you go to the game, I think it started today, like you can see who's out and whatnot. It says that he's expected to play. I don't know if it's any truth to that, but that is out there.
He's expected to play when?
At the game, the very first round. It has could be back that day.
Really?
So yes, who knows? Who knows if it's true or if it's just potential. So.
But how does that work now? Because he's not played in so long. Like, so how do you?
He just plays.
I mean,
I wouldn't think he starts. I think he'd be like at St. John's again. Johnny asking what website did we use to get those brackets? It was NCAA.com, I think, with their winner. How we doing? Thanks for joining us, man. I know we just did a men's bracket and all this. Pope debunked it and said it wouldn't make the first round. He wouldn't make a first round appearance. I am being attacked.
I didn't think he'd make a first round appearance. I didn't see that happening.
It's supposed to be back for the Santa Clara game. I'll believe it when it happens. I agree. Although it would be kind of interesting to see him warming up. Like Santa Clara would be like, oh gosh, is this really about to happen? So who knows if we get JQ back and he's actually not rusty, which being a big man, you don't have to be rusty. Watch out. Jason says he's a sophomore.
I've kind of quit believing anything I see on the internet anyway, because, I mean, these are the same people that were having things like Colin Chandler bought somebody a house, like just all these random stories. Yeah, he is a sophomore. I mean, he could totally come back for another year, but here's my thing. The way the UK fans have rode the fact that he's not played this season, is he going to come back here?
See, that's one thing that I guess is why I try to watch what I say sometimes, because we're in a new era when it comes to college sports. With social media and everything, what we say actually does get out there, not just Cats Chat. Like if you put someone's name on Twitter, like, hey, blah, blah, blah about this person, they can find what they're saying about. So, I mean, like what we just said, if JQ was thinking about coming back, the way Kentucky's badmouthed him, and even his dad jumped in on conversations now on Twitter, why would you want to come back to Kentucky?
I mean, that's what I try to remind myself, that these are all kids. I mean, they're young men, but they're still kids. I mean,
yeah.
And so, yeah, I get frustrated. I get it. Everybody does. But at the end of the day, it's a sport. It's for entertainment.
Yes. I agree. But, yeah, let's see here. If we keep Chandler, Marino, and Hawthorne and pick up some good portal players, I'll be happy. My only thing is –
we're even trying to throw rumors out already that Trent's leaving.
Yeah.
I don't know if you saw that.
Mark Fox.
With Horn, Owe, and Trent, and he was like, I'm going to miss some of these guys. I mean, we know Ortega's leaving. I mean, he's a senior.
Right, yeah.
People are reading way too much into stuff.
Yeah, but, hey, you never know is all I can say.
If Trent did leave, I wouldn't blame him. I mean,
no.
In all honesty.
Work on mine. Now, please keep in mind, if you see the bracket is basically my opinion – and my prediction. Absolutely, Johnny. Your idea is your thoughts, man. Once they sign those contracts for millions of dollars, they go from being a kid to paid athletes and adults. I mean, yes, but no. I get what you're saying, and I agree with it, but at the same time, no. Like, they're just rich now, but they're still 18 and 19-year-old kids that, have feelings on their sleeves quite a bit.
Well, the thing is, it's okay to be upset with somebody that's not doing the job they're getting paid to do. It's okay to be upset.
Absolutely.
Yeah, but you don't just badmouth a kid. That's what bothers me.
Yeah.
I tell you what impresses me with this Miami, Ohio team. I'm watching a little bit of this game. Like, all 5 guys kind of stay on the perimeter. Like, all of them can apparently shoot.
Oh, goodness. That's hard to play defense against. Brent's got a question, and he says, what's your guys' favorite tournament moment or moments? All the tournaments that you have watched. And I'm actually glad you mentioned that because Derek Anderson, who is friends with me on Facebook, obviously we're not really friends, he clicked yes on that. But he puts, he's very active on there and even on X as well. But he was talking about the injury. He's talking about really how players now are too soft. I mean, that's basically what you can say. And once they get hurt, they kind of wait until the NBA before they come back with anything like that. And he was referring back to when he tore his ACL in January and he worked his tail off to be back for March. And I didn't know this as a kid, but he actually could have played in the tournament, but Pitino chose to hold him out so he wouldn't risk getting hurt and ruin his NBA career. So I thought that was very interesting.
Taylor's he's mentioned in the Harrison twins and those games. That was a fun tournament, man. Like 2 last-second shots to win games.
All right, that's a lot. I'll let you read that one.
I walked down and JQ, was sitting on the visitors bench during warm-ups at a home game and thanked him for coming to Kentucky, and he had my support regardless of his decision to play or not. And at the next level, too, when he decides to go, and he thanked me and said that meant a lot. These kids are human, and they definitely hear and see what people post and say. Exactly.
Absolutely. And I really believe Mo, Jasper, Noah, and BG hitting the portal. I hope not, but we'll fight that this offseason. We're in tournament time. But, okay, so Derek Anderson is probably one of my biggest memories or moments that I enjoyed because it was kind of emotional in a way for my young age. I think I was about 8 or 9 or whatever. And, the kid was an awesome player, 23 with the sweatband and everything. And then he could not play in the tournament. And then there was the technical foul. I think it was actually against Arizona. I'm not for sure. Could have been Stanford. But Pitino, the high class that he was, let Derek Anderson go and shoot the free throws. And I just thought that was so awesome to watch that because he couldn't play, but he was able to get in the stats because he shot the 2 free throws and made them. This guy says, I want to keep Jasper and Mo too. I really want to keep Jasper because the athletic talent is there. It's just not been unlocked yet. Brent says the 98 was when we beat Duke, and just one of my moments I remember. Because to hear JQ's dad, JQ is fine, and he's been since September. That's what's kind of weird. That Jasper gained 20 pounds for another offseason to practice, and another Tayshaun Prince. The Tayshaun Prince that you will be seeing, in my opinion, and Mark's, will be Hawthorne. Dude looks just like Tayshaun Prince. Noah would stay as long as the scholarship is involved, I bet. So, as a Harlan Countyan, and Adam is too, Noah, and of course I said we're going to talk the tournament, not this. In my opinion, Noah has a opportunity to think about his life here, obviously. If he wants to live in Kentucky the rest of his life and do things here, he should stay at Kentucky for 4 years, no matter what his playing time is, because he will be a king in Kentucky for just playing in Kentucky.
Well, I mean, he's going to make a lot of money in Kentucky regardless.
Right. If he wants to stay, that's what I'm saying. But if he's wanting to try to get as much playing time as he can, possibly go overseas and play NBA, who knows, because we don't judge that talent. I wouldn't have thought Reed Sheppard would be doing what he's doing like he is now. So there wouldn't be a bad idea for him to transfer so he could get more minutes. Who knows? All right. I was excited to see Hawthorne play this year, but hopefully he will stay. Jasper will never be Tayshaun Prince. Let's see here. We have to take emotion out of this. We have to rebuild this roster. Pope job is on the line. Yes, but still, I mean, at the end of the day, if we didn't have all these injuries, we would be top 8 easily, in my opinion. JQ was a monster the one game he played against St. John's, catching a rebound one-handed and dunking it all in the same motion. J-Lo could pass the ball so well and was very agile in his movements. excuse me. This guy says he could see Noah teaming up with Travis Perry. I do not think so. I think if anything, he's got the relationship with South Carolina where he had already committed and decommitted. I think that would be where he would want to go, but he's not leaving. Let's see here. Hope he doesn't pull a Travis Perry and end up great, huh? Left Kentucky bench to go warm up Ole Miss's bench. Yeah. Guys, you got these comments coming in so fast. I know what sources let's see here. I know what sources Stokes and Dink. I'm sure I'm following that one. Beat Kentucky next season. Kentucky was the 4th on the top NIL, and people keep bringing that up. Thank you. I meant to mention that. Did you know that the $22 million wasn't the highest paid payroll, if you will, in college basketball?
Who were the other 3 that were above us?
I want to say Arkansas was above us, and I think Michigan was up there. Let me see if I can find it real quick, because there were like 4 or 5. It's been going around now. Let's see here.
You're going to be grounded.
Ooh, someone's getting grounded. Let's see here. Highest paid NIL teams. Maybe I should have put basketball, but we'll see. Yep, need to put basketball. Sorry, guys. This is totally live on us here, but yes, Indiana. Indiana was one of them. Indiana came in at $32 million. Like, that's crazy. USC was super high.
Sorry, I was muted. They didn't even make the tournament either.
Yes. So $32 million in Indiana. So it sounds like my kids.
Listen, we live real lives. Like, that's my wife probably fussing at one of my children. It's just what it is.
Yep. Let's see here. Kind of fun question. If you could get anyone on the show with you guys, who would it be?
Jamal Mashburn.
Mine would be Tony Delk, even though
we've already had him twice
on the show with us. Yes. So, that's pretty cool for me. Other than that, Tubby Smith. I absolutely want Tubby Smith. I loved him as a coach. I felt like we did him wrong as fans. And, I think Tubby Smith is just a down-to-earth, cool guy. As a father now, how would it be to sit back at Kentucky and coach with your son on that team? I just think it would be cool. My dude has always been 00 Big Delk. Dude, go back and check out our episode with him.
Yeah,
we've got a short.
Fun episodes.
Yeah.
You made fun of Michael for eating boneless wings.
Yes. So they're for
now,
children.
Like I said, Jamal Mashburn, me growing up, that was my all-time favorite dude. I would love to have him on. Now, if we could pick a Reds player, because we did have Doug Flynn on, I would want to interview Eric Davis.
Eric, you talking about the Reds? Oh man, who would I want from the Reds? I mean, of course, King Griffey Jr. Let's be honest.
Well, come on, Ellis.
Right, rest his soul here is Ryan Friel, man. Just the way he played, I'd like to just talk with him on life and things with what he did.
Listen, TJ Friedel reminds me a lot of Ryan Friel.
Okay, I like that. Monster Mash. One of his favorites. Let's see your Braves fan here. We're sorry, sir. Have a great day. Oh man, Yankees. So Micah, my son, has been drafted to the majors in our little league, and he plays for the Yankees, and it kills me. Well,
you know what? Everybody gives me grief because I have a Yankees hat, but I actually went to Yankee Stadium and watched the Yankees and the Rays play, so that's why I have a Yankees hat. And honestly, when Paul O'Neill was the coach, I really did kind of like him.
Paul O'Neill, okay. Actually, someone's from Pike County. We usually have Mikey Coleman in here. My wife is from Pike County. I don't know who you are from your name, but got ties to Pike County. East Ridge coach Mark is actually they're hiring someone for the the boys basketball team. I sent a picture of it to my wife and said, "Should I apply?"
I find it interesting. I don't know if you saw it, Corbin. Their boys and girls coach stepped down.
Oh yeah.
And I think somebody said the coach for the girls thought maybe he could get that Pulaski County girls job because he's actually from Somerset, but he didn't get it. And now the boys coach Petrowski is going to be coaching the girls. So, and Jeff Davis stepped down at North Laurel too, or South Laurel.
Really?
He coached 15 years. Yeah, we actually DJ'd his wedding.
What's the score of the Miami Ohio game? 28-18.
28-18. Miami Ohio up 10.
Okay. If Miami
And I'm
wins
telling
this
you,
one, they beat Tennessee. Was it Tennessee? I can't remember.
Tennessee, I'd be watching this game very closely.
Excuse me, that came out of nowhere. Do we think we get Stokes or Dink?
Depends on how much we pay them. I mean, that's
And
what
how
it
long
is.
do you think Jones? Oh, how long do I think Jones will be at Harlan County?
I don't know.
We would love to address that, but since you work at Harlan County, I don't know.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know. I like Kyle. I will say I like Kyle. And I feel like with what he's got, he's been doing okay. I mean, Adam says Nate Ament is a wuss. He just isn't tough enough, not ready for NBA. I like Ament. I feel like he's a good player. I do. Him and Gillespie for Tennessee, I will say I like their game, but I think he just needs to bulk up a little bit.
I agree. Let's see here. A big one coming in here. I kind of been venting to myself all week and how disappointing the season has been. Now I'm excited to give this team another shot and hopefully make a run. You know, that's what it is about Kentucky fans. We hate them so bad when they do so bad. But then when it hits March, hey, this team could win the championship. They could get hot. It's always they could get hot.
Well, that's the beautiful thing about March Madness, man. Like, you could have an absolutely crappy season, but if you're in the tournament, you have a shot.
And it erases everything.
And let's just be real. This is the same team at the beginning of the year
beat Purdue
that everybody was hyped up on.
Beat Purdue.
This team has the talent.
Purdue.
They could do some big things.
And, you know, since we played Purdue, and yes, it's an exhibition game, we have never hit those shots like we did against them. Everything we threw up fell in. Like, we just looked like we was a poised team ready to take action. Now we look like we don't know what's going on. But we'll figure it out. We got
I tell you what, this Miami of Ohio team reminds me of an old Hoosiers team watching them play.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, just all these white dudes on the perimeter. Just firing it up, man.
Really? So they shoot a bunch of threes. Okay. But still, you know, that's the new era of basketball. If all five can play. And actually, I talked to this guy too, and he agreed with me. He said he was going to take it to Mark Pope. I doubt if he does, obviously. But I said Yelovich is totally underrated on this team. Why don't they do Yelovich with the ball at the top of the key, dribbling, and let a guard set a pick to try to get a mismatch like a pick and roll or a pick and fade? And if the guard is on Yelovich, let him back him down and basically do a LeBron James in any era where he brought the ball up and had a guard set a pick to get mismatches. If they switch and something happens, the double team, you kick it to the guard who now has a big, and they go cook. I mean, let's just say you got Yelovich getting a pick by Ortega, who has, we'll say, a 2 guard on him or a 3. Ortega, if he gets a 4 or 5 switch to him, he's going to make it to the rim. I mean, that's just all there is. So I would like to see us change that a little bit.
Every one of our players have upside. I really do believe that. You give Yelovich, just let him get some more muscle on this offseason as well, just like Jasper we were talking about. Man, he could be a force.
Mm-hmm. I think so too. I really do. I think Yelovich has a lot of fundamental weapons that we haven't seen yet. That's old school. Do we think Cam is as good as everyone thinks? My opinion, I'm a hater on Cam. No offense to him. I mean, like him that he's in the blue, but I just haven't been totally sold on him. And after he got hurt, I was like, well, it is what it is on that. I hope he comes back and has a Harris moment where he's hitting some threes like that. Diabate, muscle rebounder, that's it. You know what? If I had to compare him to a NBA team or an NBA player, I would say he is the PJ Tucker. Doesn't have to score a bunch of points, but get in there and play good defense, get some rebounds, but hit the corner 3. If he could do that, I would.
He's that player that does the dirty work. That's a Diabate.
He really is. Yeah. Kentucky really, really needs to work on going through screens and defending a 3 tighter against every team.
How many times have we preach, Jimmy? Yeah. We've talked about this so many times. And, somebody else mentioned if we just rebound and hit our shots, we'll be all right. If you put all 4 of those things, rebound, hit your shots, defend the 3, work through screens, national championship.
Turnovers. Take care of the ball. That's everything. Let's see here. He does take horrible shots and commits bad fouls. I agree, but sometimes those shots that he takes bad, he has to take because he's that wide open. So, I mean, he's got to take it if he's there, but I hate that he takes it.
I think
do you think we run different stuff in the tournament? I would like to see some different stuff. I really would, because everyone already has, your grade papers, if you will, your scouting papers. It's time to change up a little bit. Like, it's still the same sets, but change something up, because every basket we have tried to score has been hard work to get that bucket. And that's not supposed to happen for a Kentucky team or a college team.
And we've talked about it before. We play selfish at times. Let's just be honest. We do.
We do.
The problem is like if we almost feel like when we hit one shot, we got to keep forcing the matter and go down and hit another one. But let the game come to you. Don't force it.
Yeah. This team is bad on shooting. I guarantee next season we have a different roster. I mean, that's easy to do. Excuse me. But, really, this team – the lineups are bad shooters. Let's say it that way, because I'm not going to disagree with you. But Yelovich can shoot the three. Otega can shoot it sometimes it goes.
We really do.
Cam can. Noah can. Chandler can. So, right there are some, 5 shooters. It's just some reason the lineups don't get to where we actually use the shooters correctly, in my opinion. I'm a little Michael here in Harlan County that sits in front of or behind the camera and talks like I know what's going on, but we'll have Yelovich only pick and roll when he can pick and fade, like it's Ilgauskas in Cleveland. I mentioned that many times. LeBron and Ilgauskas pick and fade, open up that middle where they can't double team or collapse on that, and he can hit the three. You could do that. You could have Yelovich bringing the ball up. You could run Otega at 1 and let Cam and Chandler be your shooters on the wings. Or the same thing with Aberdeen with that lineup. It's just sometimes when you have Mo, Otega, and Aberdeen on the floor with Marino, you have no shooters, in my opinion. Now, Aberdeen can hit some threes. Otega can hit some threes. But when they shoot, we're all holding our breaths until it goes in. So I'm just saying that. I feel like the lineups need to be looked at a little more diligently.
And Michael, I got a question for you. This is a little question. Who was the guy that played for Miami of Ohio that was a really good shooter, played in the NBA for years?
Miami of Ohio.
You remember? It just showed him on the screen watching the game.
Should I know him?
You should.
Played at Miami of Ohio.
Played for the T-Wolves for a while.
Sam Cassell?
Wally Zerbiak.
Zerbiak. Oh, okay.
Yeah.
All right. Oh, Wally. Wally World. Chandler overcommits and leaves wide open threes all the time, and it kills me. Oh, somebody even answered Wally. Oh, that's one of
that's who it is. As soon as I saw him on the screen, I knew who it was. Because for some reason, he reminds me of Ben Stiller a little bit. Just for some reason. A little bit of Ben Stiller.
I get that. Okay. I get that.
That Miami of Ohio team passes the ball well, too.
Whew. Really? Well, it sounds to me like it's the old school Victory Road style, where everyone's kind of away from the basket. Everyone sets the backdoor picks or the pick and rolls and backdoor cuts and everything. So that sounds fun to watch, honestly. I'm waiting for a team to go back old school with some things. Everyone wants to shoot the three and hold 9 yards. When's there going to be a big man that really just says, hey, I want the ball and I'm going to dominate down here?
Are you talking about like a Shaq?
Yeah, where's the Shaq?
Shaq was a beast. Like at LSU, he was just crazy good.
Yeah, oh, absolutely. Let's see here.
That is true. We did have Reese Potter. I forgot he played at Miami of Ohio.
Okay, let's see here. Overcommits. Chandler is leading the SEC in threes. He's doing good. He's meaning on defense. He overcommits on the pass and shoots the lane and gets himself out of position and then leaves the wide open 3 shot. So that's what he meant.
Garrison fans.
Why the laugh out loud on that? Okay, we all know why. That reporter, man, absolutely loved him. That's his biggest fan. But every time
Garrison has the potential. It's just not been there this year.
Garrison has the mobility, but he has the breakdown in the mentality, I think.
I feel like we get caught watching sometimes. That's one of our biggest problems.
Yeah. Guys, I appreciate all these comments. I'm sorry if I missed any of them, but yeah, I'm throwing them in here quick. Every time I see a name, Jimmy Smith, I keep seeing Jenny Smith, the girl I dated years upon years ago, Gorgeous. Okay. Thank you, Adam. There. Let's see. Let's see here. Remember, Garrison was a McDonald's All-American. I did not know that, actually.
I mean, like I said, Garrison's got the potential. It's just not been there this year.
I like this. I mean, it's true. He's cocky. He always gets a technical, and when he does, we win. Let's see here. I am telling everyone we're going a different team next year. Yes, you've told us that. We're losing at least 2 people, if not 3 or 4. But I do think Trent. All right, we keep hitting this question, so let's just go with it. I think Hawthorne is back. I know he's already said it, but you and I know some more stuff that, if it's not right, it's not happening. That's just business now. I think Cam comes back.
I think
he was
PG's
good.
gone.
You think so?
I think
Where's
so.
he? Who's going to take him?
Don't know. He's either gone or he's making less money. That's just the way I look at it.
I agree. Let's see, BG is gone. Hitting the portal. Pope did set another Kentucky record with this year 3 texts in 30 seconds. That is true. Mark, you look tired, man. Ouch! What a shot
Jimmy,
here.
Let me explain something to you though. What I did today at school is I didn't teach. I was testing someone for their SAT, and we tested from 9 a.m. to 1:50. Took basic breaks, but he did not want to have lunch. He wanted to keep working. This kid's just a good kid, so I just let him keep going because he was doing well. Just let him keep going. So I was sitting there watching someone take the SAT all day. So I am pretty tired.
Let's see here. We've been putting ourselves in a tense situation all year. We should be more comfortable playing in the tournament other than other teams. I agree. I ain't gonna lie. I agree with that. I heard we could get the Hubbard kid.
I have heard that.
Let's see here. I think he plays Texas A&M. There are so many things that's going on right now. It's untelling. Until the season is completely over, I don't even really know what's going on.
What's funny is I've seen people saying we should even go after a freshman from Santa Clara who we're getting ready to play. So
that's crazy. That is crazy. Josh Hubbard, someone says?
Yeah, that's the kid. Is he Mississippi State? Is that where he's at? I think so.
I don't know.
I think he's at Mississippi State. Played really good this year.
So if we didn't even hit our talking points at all today, we're already at 58 minutes. So Santa Clara.
I love it. I love it because they've been in here chatting with it. This is what we want, Cats Chat. We want you guys in here talking to us.
Yeah. So I do think Lowe stays. I feel like he's committed to Kentucky. Does Aberdeen have another year?
I think he does.
If he does, I think he stays because I don't know if you know this, but he's dating Clara Strack. Why would he not stay?
Is Clara Strack going to stay, though?
It's probably going to cost us $1 million, and I ain't even playing. It's probably going to cost us $1 million to keep her. She's a top 16 right now, they're saying, going into the tournament. So let's see here. LSU is in the hot seat. LSU coach.
Yep.
Okay.
Taylor, I thought, yeah, you are right. Aberdeen is a senior.
Don't they get like a graduate year now? Like, how do some of these players get this stuff? I mean, I'm so lost. When I was in college and high school, you got 4 years, and that was it. Now, all of a sudden, you can play 5, 6, 7 years. I'm totally lost since COVID. I don't even know how these people get this. Because most of the players we had last year were fifth-year players. Santa Clara's coach. I was about to get to that. But yes, there we go. So their head coach used to be the assistant coach back when Patino was here. So actually, well, I can't say because that tells you who I talked to the other day or yesterday, so I won't leave that out. Under Patino, NIL, and transfer era now. Yeah, this here. I miss Jackson Robinson.
I'm upset we don't have any recruits coming in, but with this era of college basketball, it is what it is.
Yeah, in 2 years that Pope's been there, he's not played a freshman hardly at all.
I would have loved to have had Darius Acuff, though. I'm going to say that from Arkansas. That kid's played well this year.
I did not know he was going to be this good, but yes.
No.
Yes. But I don't want Stokes. I know I'm going back to all this conversation. I don't want Stokes if he don't want us. If he only wants the money and we're the only ones that'll pay him, and that's why he's coming here, I don't want him. But if I didn't know that stuff, I really wanted him because he's pretty good, and his dad Stokes was awesome at Tennessee. Let's see here. Just want our
What is
Kansas
that,
to
a big
lose
man?
first round. Yeah, down low. I can't remember his names. We'll get Stokes. Let's see here. Pope will be getting the green light to spin whatever it takes to get us back to glory. And if we don't, he's gone next year. I think we talked about this earlier. If he gets Patino on that roster, then no, he's not gone after next year. I'd rather spend $1 million on a senior versus $1 million on an unproven freshman, because freshman doesn't always pan out. Many don't. Let's see here. Yeah, but they say Stokes has a bad attitude problem. I'm sorry. If I'm paying him a multi-million-dollars, that attitude's going to be fixed.
He better adjust it. Yeah.
That's going to be in the contract. Have you all, I guess, heard if we're getting Stokes or Dink? There's rumors around that there's percentages being dropped. There's 33% that we get one. There's 25% that we can get two. And then there's like a 10% going on that we can get three of the freshmen. I'm not sure who the third is.
We know
Or
it's
$2
not
million
because it's
on a
signed
kid
with
who had surgery.
USC today.
No, that was today. I got you. I know what you're saying. Let's see. I've seen Quinn Ellis highlights. Could Stokes and Dink actually play together?
I think you make enough money, anybody can play together.
They're both bog hogs kind of players. You know, who isn't great that isn't a ball hog, or who is great that isn't a ball hog in some form of fashion? But when you come to Kentucky, it's about the Kentucky, not you individual. That sounds like Patino there almost. Or not Patino, but Calipari. Let's see here. Money is the new recruiting tool now, and I'm okay with that. If athletes come to mesh with one another and play from tip to buzzer to win every game. I heard the Dink, Pate, Thomas, LSU, that Hubbard kid from Mississippi State, and Stokes. That would be crazy. That is wrong, Mark. This team has been
on Twitter.
Do what?
We are apparently live on Twitter.
Okay, so it didn't glitch on us.
Yeah,
Good.
dude,
Awesome.
Gerard Baker, he shared a post. He retweeted.
Hey, is that Air Jared? Jared? No, it usually says something else. Where's Jared been?
I don't know. What did he say?
That is wrong, Mark. This team has been ball hogs all year, and that's why they have struggled.
Well, you're not wrong. We've said that many times. They try to play hero ball at times. You hit one shot, and they think they can score every time. So,
See, if we go for this Mississippi State guy, I hate to say it, but I mean, I would love it too. Scott Padgett coaches at Mississippi State. So, if we really wanted him, Mark Pope, make your little spot for Scott Padgett to come on over. You were teammates with him, and then just say, hey, bring your player too. You better lock up Marino first. I agree with that. Anybody that played in Kentucky, or in high school, grew up in Kentucky, I wish they could stay on the team for sure. And he does have skills. I mean, we've seen that he's not as weak as everyone acts like. I mean, he's able to push and beat down there with the big boys. So a little more muscles with him, and I think he could be a dominant player. He's got good hands, and he sees the floor very well to pass as well. So, yeah. Guys, I hate to say this. I love how the show's going. Let's offer these kids $1 million in pesos. Excuse me. In pesos. I like that. Let's see. Marino's got to build muscle. Yes. Hubbard, be a great shooter, but how much NIL to get him? Oh, my goodness. They're all coming in here. Just tell me the truth, Mike. I bet I know who you call 8. We'll go on here. Marino has already said he's coming back next year. And, so easy there, Adam. I can't say that you're correct, but I won't say that you're wrong. So we kind of got a thing here that we're going to try to start working on, because there's an opportunity for us. So I can't say that it's true or not yet, but we've got to start staying within the hour if things do happen out for us. So we're 5 minutes over on that. I do think we need to go ahead and start wrapping the show up.
But we got to stay within an hour with commercials if what we're doing is going to pan out. And we do want to thank our great sponsor, Golden Flame Hot Wings in Lexington, Kentucky, as always. But we do have some opportunities maybe coming up. Won't be. Can't really say too much, but we may be getting involved with a radio station soon. So,
yes, maybe involved with radio, which would be cool because, we'll have to do some ad reads and whatnot probably to get some things going with that, which we're totally capable of doing. We can actually pull them up here and do a commercial here with us. So we apologize if we have to do that and you don't like it, but we love it because who would have thought that we'd ever be on radio like this? So
Brent says don't go yet.
We appreciate you subscribing. Thank you so much. We're on a road to 500. And since you're in Pike County, please help us get out there. Share that so much. Belfry, right? So I guess you went to Belfry High School. I was going to say Eastridge area or Phelps. I lived in Eastridge or towards Elkhorn City with my wife for 2 years, and then I finally got her to Harlan because you can't leave it alive. Let's see here.
Yeah, we appreciate we appreciate you subscribing. That's one thing we try to do is boost those subscriptions. So
yes, and the more subscriptions we have, the better chance that we can have other things happen for us. Oh, that's cool. Pike County, but lives in Chattanooga now. So definitely go watch the Chattanooga. Is it the Chattanooga Bats? The Reds team? No, the Lookouts. Chattanooga Lookouts. Yes, Louisville Bats. So yeah, that'd be cool.
I like what Jared says. Thanks, Taylor. By now, you've realized that Michael's the eloquent reader of the two.
So it is there, Jared. Thank you. Welcome back.
It's your Jared, yeah.
No. Yeah. Yes, the Lookouts. Hey, listen, whoever you are, if you go to any of the games, get some autographs, you might have to send them our way because we love the Reds. Oh, goodness. So, subscribe, share, like, do all that stuff. Check us out with our shorts. Please watch all of our shorts. We're on TikTok. We ain't done that in a long time, but we need to get back to it. Yes, we talked the other day, analytics, man. That's right. So, do all that stuff. Hit us with those socials, blah, blah, blah.
I love it when people jump on here and talk like this, man. It just makes this so much easier. And I remember when we had to skip a week or two there, I actually had someone stop me in Food City and go, "Where's the show been?" And, that made me feel good. We actually got some people that want to watch from time to time. So we appreciate you guys.
Awesome. We appreciate it, guys. Because honestly, if it weren't for you all, we couldn't do this. Because no one would be watching. Actually, we'd probably still do it. We'd just be doing it with in face to face.
Each other. Let's be honest. I can talk to the wall. So
yeah, you really can. I can too. I can't lie. So Mark, where can everyone find you?
You can find
call-ins. Hold up.
At times, yes, sir, we do.
We have done them before, and I would think if our other opportunities happen, we could probably make that happen a lot better. We'll definitely
be doing it again, yeah.
Yes, so we actually can do call-ins. We haven't done it in a long time because Johnny was the only one that called in. Thank you, Johnny, for being that number one. But, we could get back to those. And I think call-ins
actually have the opportunity. We could bring them on. Like, you could come on as long as you had an
I could share you the link, and we have you pulled up here. The only thing is we do like to try to stay within PG-13 because we give God the glory, and it's kind of weird when trash comes on and we're sitting there saying, praise Jesus, and then all of a sudden some crazy stuff happens. Adam, talking about a stripper girlfriend or something. So you got you got to do mini shows when we get those recruits and portal guys and do shorts and talk about that. I think that'd actually be cool. We do, honestly, Mark, and this is something we need to talk about. We really need to start hammering this in a little bit more because we are starting to get some followings and stuff like that. My wife and I, we just talked yesterday on a road trip about some things that we want to try to work up. We talked about business cards, putting a QR code on that would have our links and all this stuff, but we need to make some of our shirts that we keep on talking about and everything. So it's time to even jump in.
Wallets too. I've actually started using my Cats Chat wallets. So
awesome. So I don't know. Hey, Mark, does Harlan County still do websites and stuff for people? I know when Scott.
I don't know.
When Scott Pace was there, I know they did that, but maybe we can get something like that. Let's see. He's game for call-ins. Duke game. By far, best win for Pope. Oh, best win for – I see what we're doing there. All right, missed that one. So he's saying the best win for Pope Aaron. That one's saying the Duke game.
You forgot Jared came on too. You forgot.
Oh, Jared did come on with us once. Yes, and, of course, Jared came to our live show at Golden Flames Hot Wings with that beautiful beard of his. You know what I mean? I picture Jared sitting in his room right now behind his desk where he used to open up cards with his feet propped back. And a dart that he's trying to throw at his dartboard that he's always trying to sell on his Facebook, I feel like. So, guaranteed he's getting back. What beard? Jared, did you shave your beard?
He shaved.
Jared. I'm lost on this. Anyways, back to some comments. Gonzaga was a great win, loss, or was a good loss curve, but we won a double overtime. Okay. To the skin, Jared, I need to see this now.
I'm almost
Please
scared.
send me a picture. Please. Remember,
I've seen Jared
you got
without
to
a beard,
overlook.
though, so.
Remember, as Christians, you got to overlook us healers, he says. No. We still pray for you. We don't want to overlook you because as a Christian, we're all sinners. We just have faith in God that saved our souls from our bad sins. So, no, we can't look over anyone. We're right there level with you.
I don't know if I told you this, Michael. I'm actually going to be speaking.
Yes, you told me.
Okay, I didn't know if I told you.
Yep, I told my wife we're actually going to try to plan to be there.
Well, I appreciate it. I'm a nervous wreck, so.
Do you want to share that so maybe some people come and watch?
Yeah, I mean, I'm pretty sure it's going to be on April 12th, which is actually my birthday. It's kind of funny because I was asked to speak at a church, and I've never felt called to speak at all. I lead, do praise and worship, stuff like that, but I've never felt led to speak. And, I told him I did the Christian thing, I'll pray about it. That's when and I really didn't think God was going to tell me to do it. And then I'll be darned if I didn't have a dream about being the salt and light, like Jesus calls us to be. And so, yep, I'm going to be speaking.
That's awesome. Oh my goodness, Mark Everett Lawson. For you fans out there, that is Jared now. Completely shaved. You baby
Looks
face.
like a newborn baby.
He sure does. My goodness. Let's see here. I was born again 2 years ago. Best decision I've ever made, but I still can't help but cussing during Kentucky games.
Hey, this year,
we get it.
This year, I understand completely.
Good night, Brent. We appreciate you getting
Brent,
on
man,
here. And that's another show. Brent's got the Wildcat Den. Y'all need to go follow that as well. He's here in Harlan as well. Do a great job with their editing and everything. We are no good at that. But,
yeah,
go
we're
follow
not good.
The Wildcat Den. But, sometimes those cuss words are in my head. I cannot lie. They just don't come out of my mouth. So, let's see here. I would rather die than shake. Do what?
No, then I'm just the fill-in words that we have to say sometimes.
Oh, I got you.
Yeah, we're going to have to wrap this up, though. We're already well over our time. And we didn't even really get to talk about the girls, but our girls are also going, their tournament's starting this weekend. I feel like they can make a run in this tournament, too. I do, too. I actually filled out a women's bracket. I think it's the first time I've ever filled out a women's bracket, but it was kind of cool to do that. The only thing is I think we run into Texas, who is a tough team. We got put out by South Carolina SEC, and then Texas played South Carolina to a back-and-forth game, and South Carolina came out on top. So, yeah, I think, unfortunately, hey, it's basketball. You never know. But I think we can make it to the Sweet 16 for sure with the girls. And, of course, that game is in West Virginia, Morgantown. We actually got the link for media credentials on that. I just didn't fill it out because I knew I couldn't make it. But wait a minute,
cool.
what?
Morgantown?
You got the link for it?
Yeah.
And you didn't fill it out?
I wasn't going.
I know Brad asked if we were going to go because he said we're actually closer than he is. And I was like, yeah, I don't think so. I would have loved to.
No.
With it being SAT.
He lives in Bowling Green.
All that. Do what?
Yeah, he lives in Bowling Green area. Yeah. So, yeah, we are closer. But
I mean, Morgantown's only like 5.5 hours away. I say that fast. It sounds okay. But.
Only 5.5 hours. But listen, 9 minutes ago, I said we were wrapping the show up. So let's wrap it up. Mark, where can people find you at?
You can find me at DJ Mark Lawson on X and on Instagram. You can find me at Mark Lawson on Facebook. And you can find me right here every Wednesday.
Every Wednesday at 9 p.m. Hopefully we can sometime. I'll make it earlier, but 9 p.m. is it. You can find me MG Lawson00 on all social media platforms. You can find me at Advanced Auto Parts in Cumberland if you need some help with some brakes. But that's pretty much
wipers.
it.
I'm going to have to come see you.
I can put those on for you. That's one thing I have for sure learned how to put wipers on for all these cars. There are so many different ones. And it's funny because all my workers like, hey, Michael, you're the best one. Can you do this? I think they're actually playing me. Be like, we'll just make Michael do it, and he don't even realize it. But it's okay because it makes me feel proud. But, yeah, all that good stuff. Please, again, subscribe, like, share, or Whole 9 Yards, Facebook, Twitter. Go follow all that stuff. We do appreciate it, guys. And as we always say, we love Kentucky basketball. We love talking sports. But the most important 3 things that you can do in your life to be happy is love God, love others, and love Kentucky sports.
God bless.